I will.
Okay.
This guy I talk to on the phone.
Alright. Sorry, I couldn't go out there, the reception.
The reception. Oh, what?
Yeah, internet.
He looks so good. The first piece of phone. One resting out. He look real handsome.
The next one? Roger.
Double the chair, Anna.
Try to finish here about 9 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 20 liters. So I think it'll be right. Because I can also understand if it's like 20 half past 10. So we work.
Well, we can't. We better not.
Charon Ramroop. This morning we are going to be care to these remains. And I ask that you are going to transform their skills wise. And together we ask for permission of that universal Lord, God who is present here, there, and everywhere. For going to humble ourselves before this morning. Charon Ramroop, together with his uncle and other members of the family, they are the ones to take part in this ceremony this morning. They appreciate it. They would really I said, let us close our eyes, let us bow heads, and together let us pray. As we ask for the divine word, Lord, this morning we gathered here to bid farewell to Mr. Charon Ramroop. He's known by us in many different names. We are all related in some way to the divine word. But we humble ourselves before you, pray and ask again your blessings, your guidance, your permission, and your acceptance of these your prayers which you make for this morning. Pashyanti yam yogino yashyantam navidusurasurgana devaya tasmai namah. Om Shantakaram Bhujagasharanam Padmanabam Suresham Vishwadharam Gaganasadrisham Meghavarnam Shubhangam. Om Sri Lakshmi Kantam Kamalanayanam Yogi Vidya Nigwamyam Vande Vishnum Bhavabhayaranam Sarvaloke Kanartham. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Mapitri Bhagwan ki Jai Ram Nam Satya Hai Sabka Gata Hai. Harvest is the book. Today being the 17th day of April 2022, as I said, we have gathered here at 180 BJ Boston Road to bid farewell to Uncle Pona, Charon Ramroop. And it's because we all share a relationship, and some of the other directly or indirectly departed, that we are here to bid farewell. And our purpose here this morning is to ask our Divine Lord, through our prayers, to clear that pathway, to make that pathway that the soul has a journey towards the Divine Lord a comfortable one. And collectively we are here to blend together to create this divine vibration. Just as Charon Ramroop would have been related to all of us by different names, some of us may have known him for a very, very long time, when he was a small boy growing up till he's this age now. And he always never looked the same way. He was a young person As a child growing up, different people spoke differently. Over the course of time before he got married, he had friends and so on. Still have these friends, still have these friends who are part of his life. And as time went by, he created different relationships with different people, and his circle extended. And so to that divine Lord, that divine Lord who is God. God is God, but God will be seen by different people at different points in time. God will be called by different names. We will interact with God differently, but the divine Lord remains God. And this morning, for the sake of this year, Antishi Sanskar, is because all of our ceremonies is more or less dedicated towards the divine Lord Bhagavan Sri Krishna. And sometimes you go with the notion that we could do things for the dead people. No. Whatever we offer devotees in funeral, whatever we offer on 10 days, whatever offerings we make on the Bhandara, all these offerings, it goes to the divine Lord Bhagavan Krishna, and the soul of the departed will benefit from it accordingly. And so many times we have family and friends who live in different countries. We will take up money and carry it and give them. We will go to the bank and make a deposit, and then wherever they are, they will use their card and they will withdraw accordingly. And in this case, if Bhagavan comes at the bank, that will make our deposit to the divine Lord, and wherever the soul may be, that soul will make a withdrawal over the course of time in whatever way necessary. Devotees, that is simply when this life force, which is the air breath, the breath, and this life leaves the body, the soul, if you say it as such. The body is made up of earth, fire, water, space, and air. And we become alive when we take that first breath. And when we are delivered in the maternity ward, or wherever we are delivered, is because when we take that first breath, we become alive. The fifth element is infused, and we become alive. And when that life breath is taken away from the body, we are termed as dead. It is left for us thereafter to beautify these remains and to ask of the divine Lord that if ever any errors would have been made during the course of the lifetime of Mr. Charon Ramroop, that he be forgiven, and that these elements which remains before us so that they be purified through our mantras and through our prayers and through our actions, that these elements be purified and that they go back to where they come from. Devotees, our time this morning is limited because we have to reach to the cremation site for 10:30 according to stipulations. Alright, so during the course of my ceremony, if there's anybody who would like to say a few words, sing a bhajan, or anything else such appropriately, feel free to do so. Alright? In the meanwhile, I know I have seen the presence of Mr. Suku. He's one that is very good, and I'll ask him to say a few words if nobody else wants to do so. I think my Peter Bhagwan Ki, Jai. Om Amukha Gotasya Amukha Pretasya. Do it fall on your face, around the body. Om Amukha Gotasya Amukha Pretasya. Yeah, follow in the Mandarin, yeah, Roshma again. Om Amukha Gotasya Amukha Pretasya Preta Tattva Nivarthasya Gati Vinashathaya Uttam Loka Prapti Kamaha Jalasnanam Diyate Tao Patishtatam Jalasnanam Diyate Tao Patishtatam Amukha Gotrasya Amukha Pretasya Preta Tattva Nivarthaya Sagati Vinasharthaya Uttam Loka Prapti Kamaha Jalasnanam Diyate Tao Patishtatam. Maybe call again anybody who would like to say a few words to sing a bhajan or anything as such. The microphone is available. Don't wait for the end, alright? Because we are going to have a particular place, alright? Thank you very much. Come around. Come around. Come on, Gary. Go wait for 3 times. And then you're ready. Om Athamukha Gotrasya. Everything you're offering, you say Krishna Arpanam, right? अमुक गोत्र समुक प्रेतस्य प्रेत तत्व निवार्थाय सगति विनाशार्थाय उत्तम लोक प्राप्ति कामः जल स्नानं दीयते तोपतिष्ठाम जल स्नानं दीयते तोपतिष्ठताम ओम अमुक गोत्र समुक प्रेतस्य अमुक गोत्र समुक प्रेतस्य प्रेत तत्व निवार्थाय सगति विनाशार्थाय उत्तम लोक प्राप्ति कामः जल स्नानं दीयते तोपतिष्ठताम जल स्नानं दीयते तोपतिष्ठताम जल स्नानं दीयते तोपतिष्ठताम अमुक गोत्र समुक प्रेतस्य प्रेत तत्व निवार्थाय सद्गति विनाशार्थाय उत्तम लोक प्राप्ति कामः उत्तम लोक प्राप्ति कामः जल स्नानं दीयते तोपतिष्ठताम
ज्योति बिंदु परमात्मा से हे मेरी आत्मा अब चल कर मिलन अब चल कर मिलन अब चल कर मिलन परमानंद का अनुभव कर तो परमानंद का अनुभव कर तो धन्य बना जीवन ज्योति बिंदु परमात्मा से मेरी आत्मा अब चल कर मिलन प्रभु की प्राप्ति का मूल मंत्र है संपूर्ण समर्पण ये आत्मा चल प्रभु को सौंप दे तू सारा जीवन ओ देख प्रभु तेरे निकट विराजे ओ देख प्रभु तेरे निकट विराजे कर ले अभिवादन ज्योति बिंदु परमात्मा से हे मेरी आत्मा अब चल कर मिलन अब चल कर मिलन अब चल कर मिलन ज्योति बिंदु की प्रेम सिंधु में चल आज नहाने परम पिता का प्रेम पत्र बनकर तू शुभ वर पाले ओ किरण किरण को निरख नयन से ओ किरण किरण को निरख नयन से पूजा मन में मगन ज्योति बिंदु परमात्मा से हे मेरी आत्मा अब चल कर मिलन अब चल कर मिलन
Thank you very much, Central. Om Atamuku Gotyasya Mukha Pretasya Pretatatva Nivarthaya Sagadi Vinasharthaya Uttam Loka Prapti Kamaha Gandham Diyate Tao Patishtama. Can we have the mala now, please? So the devotees thus far the mantra that has been chanted is one particular mantra. It says Amukha Gotrasya. You know, Amukha refers to the individual. Amukha refers to Dharan and his individual. Amukha Gotrasya. Today I present myself before Amukha Gotrasya. I present myself here, and this is the mantra being chanted on their behalf. That they've presented themselves here, being prayed that Amukha Gotrasya, being part of the lineage of the Ramroop family. Gotrasya refers to lineage, alright, refers to identity. They identify themselves as Charon Ramroop and other members of the Ramroop family. Amukha Gotrasya, Amukha Pretasya, related to the departed in a particular way. Preta Tattva, for the best benefit of the departed soul. Preta Tattva Nivarthaya. Preta Tattva, you know the soul journeys through different elements. What I mean by that, you know, sometimes, what kind of crazy about talking this morning? How come your soul will journey through different elements? You ever sleeping in the night and feel you fall and you jump up? Alright, your body didn't go nowhere, but your soul was journeying. And in the process of journeying, you have been journeying through different elements, what we call different spheres. So the soul journeys through different elements, different spheres after it leaves the body. And pray that when you are tired, for a comfortable journey, Sagati, truthfully this morning, Uttam Lok for the best benefit, for the best possible attainment, Uttam Lok Prapti Kamaha. If anything is to be attained this morning, this is the desires of these gentlemen and all of us. That the soul of the departed gets a comfortable journey thereafter. Pray that when you are tired, Sagati Vinashata, Uttam Lok Prapti Kamaha. Jalstanam, Chandaka Bhushanam, Gandham, Pushpala, Diyateta Upadishama. Atkamukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Pretatatva Nivarthaya Sagadi Vinasharthaya Uttam Loka Prapti Kamaha Pushpamala Diyateta Upadishtam Pushpamala Diyateta Upadishtam Pushpamala Diyateta Upadishtam Pushpamala Diyateta Upadishtam Amukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Pretatatva Nivarthaya Sagadi Vinasharthaya Uttam Loka Prapti Kamaha Pushpamala Diyateta Upadishtam Pushpamala Diyateta Upadishtam Pushpamala Diyateta Upadishtam Amukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Pretatatva Nivarthaya Sagadi Vinasharthaya Uttam Loka Prapti Kamaha Pushpamala Diyateta Upadishtam. Would you all please stand the devotees at this point in time? Aarti ke liye. We perform Aarti. And after Dharan and these gentlemen here have been completed with the ceremony with the Aarti. So as I was saying, devotees, after these gentlemen here have completed with doing the Aarti, Auntie Lolly will come and do Aarti. Put flowers and do Aarti. And anybody else would like to come and offer flowers and do Aarti, feel free to do so. Ladies, make sure your head is covered while you come in close to the coffin to do Aarti, alright? Thank you very much. Om Yam Dwari Mahagori and Dinatam Sarde. Yam Dwari Mahagori. Yam Dwari Mahagori and Dinatam Sarde. Tattva Lokanarthaya Deepam Deepate Maya. Om Yam Dwari Mahagoriyande Natam Savarde Tattva Lokanarthaya Deepam Deepate Maya. Tattva Lokanarthaya Deepam Deepate Maya. Om Jai Krishna Hare Jai Jai Krishna Hare Jai Krishna Hare Shri Krishna Hare Dukhiyo ko dukha dur kare Jai 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 Krishna Hare जब चारों तरफ अंधियारा हो आशा का दूध किनारा हो जब चारों तरफ अंधियारा हो आशा का दूध किनारा हो और कोई न केवल हारा हो फिर तू ही बेड़ा पार फिर तू ही बेड़ा पार करो जय 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 कृष्ण जय कृष्ण हरे श्री कृष्ण हरे दुखियों को दुख दूर करे जय 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 कृष्ण हरे तू चाहे तो सब कुछ कर दे विष को भी अमृत कर दे तू चाहे तो सब कुछ कर दे विष को भी अमृत कर दे पूर्ण कर दे सबकी आशा पूर्ण कर दे सबकी आशा जो भी तेरा ध्यान धरे जो भी तेरा ध्यान धरे जय 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 कृष्ण हरे जय कृष्ण हरे श्री कृष्ण हरे दुखियों को दुख दूर करे जय 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 कृष्ण हरे तेरे दर्शन को मैं तरफ रहा तेरा नाम की माला जपत रहूं तेरे दर्शन को मैं तरफ रहा तेरा नाम की माला जपत रहूं भवसागर से मोरी नैया भवसागर से मोरी नैया क्षण में जाए किनारा हो क्षण में जाए किनारा हो जय 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 कृष्ण हरे जय कृष्ण हरे श्री कृष्ण हरे दुखियों को दुख दूर करे जय 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 कृष्ण हरे जय कृष्ण हरे श्री कृष्ण हरे दुखियों को दुख दूर करे जय 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 कृष्ण हरे श्री कृष्ण चंद्र महाराज प्रभु विनती इतनी सुनिए सुनिए See, don't cover up the flowers, alright? Whenever you put on a flowers, put the flowers separate from one another, alright? Sri Krishna Chandra Maharaj Prabhu Binti Kari सुनिए सुनिए जिनके कछु है अवलंब नहीं तिनके चरण रखिए रखिए जिनके कछु है अवलंब नहीं तिनके चरण रखिए रखिए इसके अवगुण बहुत तेरी है यही बार क्षमा करिए करिए श्री कृष्ण चंद्र महाराज प्रभु विनती इतनी सुनिए सुनिए दीन दयालु पिता तुम्हें निज धाम इसको चाहिए चाहिए सिया राम का नाम बंदा बिना परिश्रम तलिए श्री कृष्ण चंद्र महाराज प्रभु. Excuse me, Auntie. I said anybody coming close to my box should cover their head, please. Any ladies? Thank you very much. भवसागर धार बहुत गहरी कोई नाव वहाँ चाहिए चाहिए मोक्ष दया बिन होत नहीं चाहे कोटि प्रबंध. करिए करिए श्री कृष्ण चंद्र महाराज प्रभु विनती इतनी सुनिए सुनिए ये मृतक जीव कुसिधारो गति निज दास बंदा गणिए गणिए कोई भ्रात तुम्हार करे विनती दया भगवन करिए करिए श्री कृष्ण चंद्र महाराज प्रभु विनती इतनी सुनिए 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 सुनिए. ज्योति जन्म गवाया साधु ज्योति जन्म गवाया साधु ज्योति जन्म गवाया ज्योति जन्म गवाया साधु ज्योति जन्म गवाया साधु ज्योति जन्म गवाया. एक पिता के हम सब लड़की धरती हमारी माता. एक पिता के हम सब लड़की धरती हमारी माता. कुतुब कबीला संगन साथी कुतुब कबीला संगन साथी काल धन कब जाया साधु ज्योति जन्म गवाया साधु ज्योति जन्म गवाया. 2 दिन का पहुनाई जगत में माया में भरमाया. 2 दिन का पहुनाई जगत में माया में भरमाया. धन दौलत कछु काम न आवे धन दौलत कछु काम न आवे. छूटी गई अकाया साधु ज्योति जन्म गवाया साधु ज्योति जन्म गवाया ज्योति जन्म गवाया साधु ज्योति जन्म गवाया साधु ज्योति जन्म गवाया. सत्संग के गंग बही है कोमल जिसकी धारा. सत्संग के गंग बही है कोमल जिसकी धारा. करिय स्नान विमल कर काया करिय स्नान विमल कर काया. पापिन पार कराया साधु ज्योति जन्म गवाया साधु ज्योति जन्म गवाया ज्योति जन्म गवाया साधु ज्योति जन्म गवाया साधु Jyoti Janamagavaya Sadhu Jyoti Janamagavaya हे प्रभु आनंद दाता ज्ञान हमको दीजिए शीघ्र सारे दुर्गुणों को दूर हमसे कीजिए हे प्रभु आनंद दाता ज्ञान हमको दीजिए लीजिए हमको शरण में हम सदाचारी बने लीजिए हमको शरण में हम सदाचारी बने ब्रह्मचारी धर्म रक्षक ब्रह्मचारी धर्म रक्षक वीर व्रतधारी बने हे प्रभु आनंद दाता ज्ञान हमको दीजिए प्रेम से हम गुरुजनों को नित्य ही सेवा करें प्रेम से हम गुरुजनों को नित्य ही सेवा करें सत्य बोले झूठ त्यागो सत्य बोले झूठ त्यागो नेह आपस में करे हे प्रभु आनंद दाता ज्ञान हमको दीजिए निंदा किसी की हम किसी से भूल कर भी ना करें निंदा किसी की हम किसी से भूल कर भी ना करें दिव्य जीवन हो हमारे दिव्य जीवन हो हमारे यश तेरा गया करे हे प्रभु आनंद दाता ज्ञान हमको दीजिए शीघ्र सारे दुर्गुणों को दूर हमसे कीजिए हे प्रभु आनंद दाता ज्ञान हमको दीजिए ज्ञान हमको दीजिए ज्ञान हमको दीजिए Adimapit Yorvan ki Jai Ram Nam Satya Hai. So those of you all who are still standing, you can all have your seats. Thank you very much. These 5 pindas are offered during the course of our ceremony, identification and skull. And these 5 pindas represent the 5 elements as I mentioned a while ago. Earth energy, fire energy, water energy, space energy, air energy. And within this ball here, when mantras are chanted, we ask of the Devata who is in charge of each of these energy to be present here. And to absorb, whatever impurities that may remain in this body, to absorb these impurities and to purify these. Why? Because we want this body to go back to where it comes from. And we want this body that when it is burned, that all the earth must go back to where it comes from, that the fire will go back to where it comes from, the space that it once occupied will once more be available. We want to know that all the elements go back to where they come from, and that there's no space for the soul to, there's no space for that void in offering anything for for the soul to be comfortably journeying thereafter. Alright, so take your name within your mind. Darren, take your last name, take your father's name, and make this full song from pin in your right hand and say Krishna Arupam. Amuku go to Simuku Pretas, and pray that to any water, sit down properly, be stable. Pray that to any water, Sagadivina Shataya. Isham take pin down and Diete, Kawo Patishtam. Matamuku Gutra, Samuka Preta, separate the Tatwani Vartha, Sagadivina Shataya, Utamluka Prapti Kamaha, Tilanjalidanam Diete to Patishtam, Tilanjalidanam Diete to Patishtam. Come on, go by 3 times, everybody. Adjamuku Gutra, Samuka Preta, separate the Tatwani Vartha, Sagadivina Shataya, Utamluka Prapti Kamaha. Uttamloka Prapti Kamaha Vindalanam Diete to Patishtam. Sincha. So devotees this morning, Pancha could have started sometime yesterday or something like that. So yesterday, but in terms of the death, Kapona, he died before the Pancha could have started. But because we are cremated in the Pancha period, is because it is but compulsory that we should make these offerings to ward off any evils, if as such. Panchak simply is an astrological situation where at this point in time, astrologically is because one cycle is coming to an end and another is about to begin. And the last 5 nakshatras in this cycle, is considered to be with some impurities and some difficulties and so on. And I normally make the reference, for some people, it's because the coffee, the last draw of coffee will be at the bottom of the pot, the last cup is because that's good for them. Them like that too bad. And for some people that's good. It's according to our terminology and how we understand it to be. It's because the last that there is because we say drugs and kind of something that could be the sweetest it have. It's according to our understanding, our mentality. Yes, there are certain things that can happen if, as we say, if our minds are not pure enough to send the vibrations. But today all I'm asking again is because when we make these offerings, our mind becomes pure when we make these offerings to the Divine Lord and ask for the Divine Lord to take charge of all that is before us. Would you say the first offering of the doll, ask again, Bhagwan, please accept this offering and the blessing parted. Om Vaso Pavitramasi, Shatadhara Vaso Pavitramasi, Shatadharam Devasya, Savitaha Punaha Vasoha, Hari Om Vasubhya Namaha, Om Preta Vahaya Namaha. Raise up your head a little bit, raise up your head. And rest it down. Bow 3 times. Bow. Yeah. Second bow. On your right side. Om Varunasya Skambhasi Varunasya Skambhavasi Sto Varunasya Ritamasi Varunasya Ritasidhara Varunasya Saramasida. Om Varunasya Namaha. Om Preta Sakhyaya Namaha. So your right side, right. Om Preta Sakhyaya Namaha. Om Ushne Bandha Shutovaha Ekapadasya Vita Sumadraha. Om Hari Om Ajay Kapadaya Namaha. Om Preta Paya Namaha. Right here. Open wraps in front of my neighbor here. Pushantao Vika Kadayachana. Pushti Namaha. Prit Hastraya Namaha. Last one, I sit down. Hari Pushti Namaha. Prit Hastraya Namaha. Pushnitao Vastrama. I didn't want to do the one keys, and so the what is our ceremony is right for close at this point in time. I ask Charon Ramroop to do Eulogy for us at this point in time. Miss Charon Ramroop. You introduce yourself.
Good morning to everyone.
Morning.
Is Donna, Donald, and also Deodat. And everybody knows my foot. So, you know, it's truly a humbling experience to be here today. And I was tasked with the responsibility of reading the Eulogy, and asked Balaji permission to say something. If I could say something before, when I read the Eulogy. And you know, when you think about humility and you add love to that, and you look at a man's life, you know, it all kind of boils down to my brother, Pona. You know, he was one of the greatest forms of humility I ever seen. You know, and I'm privileged to be his brother. You know, he was loved by many, and I don't want to use our word love. I think he still is loved, and I think the impression that he left in many of us broke our heart with respect to situation and circumstances. You know, that humble, soft way he approached everyone and every situation was truly tremendous. And you know, thinking about him, I might be the wrong person to read the Eulogy today, but you know, thinking about him and the impact he had in all of us, you know, these are things that needs to be said. You know, no matter how long I may live again, with the grace of God, my brother's impact will always be on me. The love, the way he greets, the way he speaks about people, you know, he did the best he could have done with how he knew how to do it. I must say, hats off. You did it well. I cannot even be 1/4 of the man that he was. And I'm sure I'm saying things that many of us probably bubbling in our hearts to say. It's truly a friend, a brother, someone that embraced me like a son when Pa died. You know, I could have come and talked to this man like in that capacity. Amen. And I'm sure that he did that to many, many of us. And you know, that brokenness he left us with, you know, it's also a joy. You know, when I think about him, the night that he passed, to me it was like the first impression was no pain again, but no pain. No pain. And he passed. And as much as I was broken, I think he gave me the strength not to break down. Maybe sometime today it might happen, but I'm here because of the strength of this man. And, you know, we might live this whole life, and history has proven this, that men with few words made the most impact. and especially the ones that spoke very softly. Amen. And you know, I could always hear his voice, Donna. Donna. You know, and I have some regrets with respect to not spending as much time as I could with him. Amen. But life have a way of making you, turning you around in the wheel, what this world provides. But you know, and sometimes we just miss the opportunity. We miss to take our time out and stop and smell the roses. You know, I'm looking at all these roses on them, and I just seen hearts upon them, you know, countless hearts. And you know, that was my brother. And, I think I am better because of him. The humility that he gave and the time we spent together. And, you know, I thank God for him. I thank God in a great way for him. I tried to compile, in fact my wife tried to put some words together concerning my brother. You know, as we celebrate the life of Charon Ramroop, better known as Pona or Hulk. You know, I could talk lengths and depths about Hulk. Hulk took up a barrel and pelt somebody with it. He was my hero. Amen. When he wear the name Hulk, they nicknamed Hulk very well. He was big in stature, he was strong, right? And also I could still remember some of the blows I used to get from him. Very strong. Pona was born on the 17th of March 1960. He was the son of the late Harold and Molly Ramroop. He was the second eldest of the siblings. He was the husband of Rosie Ramroop, father of Darren and Shivani, father-in-law of Mukesh. Mukesh, I love you. Brother of Tara, Prakash, Chana, Jackie, Donna, Roger and Rina. Brother-in-law, uncle, friend of many. Amen. Father figure, I believe, to many as well. Pona grew up in the beautiful village of Jaipur Singh, where he lived all his life. He attended Barakpur Vedic School, then went to the trade school where he was certified an electrician. I'm sure many of us didn't know that. Because I think he was a little bit afraid of electricity, but he was a certified electrician. Amen. I think he and Doc did the course at the same time. He then started to work at using St. Martin sugar factory. You know, he worked there for many years. His family then decided, his family being his brothers and sisters and mommy and papi, they decided to get him married. And they took him to see, hear this part, they took him to see a beautiful young lady named Rosie. What you know about Rosie? Look at things. And after the chat by the back step, right, she became the love of his life. I don't know what he tells you in the back step. I wish he could have shared that with me. Something he told Rosie in the back step, and she said, okay, I'll be married here. After a short time, a huge wedding took place, and they started their family together. Sometime after Darren was born, 2 years after, they had a beautiful daughter, Shivani came. But one thing I want to stress with you all, Darren and Shivani birthday is the same day, same month, just 2 years apart.
7 years apart.
7 years apart. Right. That's so precise. I don't think you could build an instrument to do something so precise. Even if you try, I don't think it's possible. Amen. He was a man of precision. Pona worked hard, working shift at the sugar factory, and built a life with his wife and children. I used to go check him in the sugar factory. Most of the time, he used to be sitting on my table. He was so good at his job, he didn't need to walk about to do anything. He was very good at his job. Then the sugar factory closed down. But Puna did not give up, and that is one of the aspects of this man. Regardless how hard things might get and how difficult it may seem, he never gave up. Never give up. That's a great trait. He found work as a security officer for 7 years until he reached retirement age. Puna lived a simple, comfortable, humble life. And that is so true. Simple, comfortable, and humble. A quiet man. He lived a good life, and everyone that met him loved him. You know, one of the things I learned from him as well, when you meet somebody for the first time, or you're actually engaging with somebody in conversation, always leave them better. He has a way that he will put a smile in your heart when he's finished with you. He was a strong man, and even though he was ill, he never gave up. And that was the next thing. No matter how sick this man was, he will all ask you, how are you doing? You okay? Dolly boy, you good? You okay? And he's sick, in pain, and he's still asking you that. He loved life and was thankful for waking up every day. And this was a demonstration, because ever so often in the mornings, around 6 o'clock, when I'm preparing to leave to go to work, I would hear him praying in the porch. Amen. He used to pray a lot. 1 or 2 times when he feel good, he would take his stick and try to meet me home before I leave. Before I leave to go to work. Puna was a wonderful role model. Always a fighter. He loved his family with all his heart. And his family loved him dearly. His wife took very good care of him, and I must thank my sister-in-law. She's the best. She really stood by him thick and thin, and no matter what, she was there. Amen. This is truly a wonderful, wonderful, precious woman. His wife took good care of him and never left his side. His children always stood with him and cared for him deeply, and took extra care of him when it is needed. You know, I was thinking about this. You know, sometimes life have a way, after giving you plenty, after giving you a lot, it have a way of starting to take away from you. Puna, although he was a hot mouth and bossy, especially I heard that for the TV, he was a loving and caring man, full of love for everyone. We find peace in knowing that he touched so many lives with his loving heart. We find happiness in knowing that he will live on in all of our memories. He may not have lived a perfect life, but he lived a good one. He lived a good one, and that we will forever cherish, a life that we will all forever cherish. And we will continue to remember. It's a short little poem, and there's a few words. You know, and when I'm reading it, you can think about your brother. Those of you that have brothers, you know, siblings, think about your siblings. How well to remember all the special times we had, as we were raised side by side, sharing good times and sharing bad. Sometimes we would disagree, but always made up in the end. But as we grew to be adults, we became the best of friends. Then you heard the voice of God gently calling from on high. He was holding out his loving arms, but I could not say goodbye. So I said, see you later, dear brother. Wait for me in that beauty of God's heaven, where the best is yet to be. Rest in peace, dear brother. Rest in peace. Sweet is the sleep that ended the pain. We will not wake you to suffer again. You will always stay loved and remembered every day. You are always loved and never forgotten, my dear brother. Rest in peace, husband, father, We love you.
Thank you very much. Many times I've said this, time and time again, Mira. Since 17 years I've been performing funeral. It's a long time. Since I'm 17 years I've been doing funerals. And to know what you go through, to know what he go through, to know what any one of you will go through is a difficult thing for me. Because I've said many times that this is somebody's father, my father is still alive. This is somebody's brother, my brothers are still alive. This is somebody's uncle, my uncles are still alive. I don't know what it is like to feel for each and every one of you all, but your relationship with him is what makes a difference. Each and every one of you share a relationship with him. And that's how, that relationship will now be void, if you should think of it as such. The feelings that you get from this departure, only you and you alone can know that. And I say again, this relationship that we share materially is a similar one. It's a relationship we share with God too. God is there for all of us. God is real, but how much do we actually value that relationship? How good a brother were you? How good a child am I before the divine Lord? Am I proving myself? Am I proving my worth as being who I am? And the answer should be yes. We should always be trying our utmost best. There's nothing more than what we can do. Don't judge yourself with anybody else, but do the best that you can do. And I don't mean to correct, but it's a loose thing. Sometimes we use words loosely. And when I do a ceremony, I always try to bring precision. We are not here to celebrate. We use the word loosely that we are celebrating this event, but it's not a celebration. This is our observance. We observe the passing of the departed, and we are here to perform certain rites. Celebration comes with plenty food and fete and that kind of thing. And if the next couple of days until 13 days, is because we know that we shouldn't be singing and clapping and as such. We should be reflecting and the gratitude, In order for us to repay this individual, our gratitude is expressed by what we do, by the values we continue to carry on that you have left with us behind. Anybody would like to say a few words briefly at this point in time before I close? Darren?
Sit down, everybody. Everything that my uncle Don said was true. I just want to say something to my father very much. From all of us at home and all of us in the family, that we love you very much. I know that you're in a better place. And I know that you are happy. And we love you very much. That's all.
Darren Shivani, I know her as Auntie Lolly, but I don't know she has Rosie. She makes sure and say who is Lolly and who is Rosie. Rosie and Lolly is the same one person, right? We know she has Lolly back one side and the other side know she has Rosie. I don't know him as what? As Hulk on this corner, we know him as Pona on the corner. But we are all related in some way or other. The family of Uncle Pona, they really supported him. I've been there upon it for a very long time. And starting with the son-in-law, Mukesh, he wasn't like a son-in-law. He still is not a son-in-law. He's like a son in the house. He behaved like a son, he's always there for the family. And Mukesh, God's blessings upon you, as my children also. Shivani, Darren, you all did your best. There's nothing more that you can do. We all would face a situation like something to come. But again, most important is that we should be content knowing that we did our utmost best. We couldn't do anything more. Thank you, Lolly. Stay strong. That is all. Please stand your vote at this point in time. Let us close our eyes and vote as bow as together collectively. As we pray, we ask of God, Lord, if we would have made any mistakes knowingly or unknowingly during the process of our service, we ask for forgiveness. We ask again if Mr. Charon Ramroop would have erred against any one of us, we ask that he be forgiven. And if we would have erred against him in any way, we ask of forgiveness. We pray and we ask you to divine order those who are sick, those who are troubled, those who are in suffering, that your healing and help hands be extended to these individuals. More so your guidance be upon members of the family, the immediate and the extended family. Be with them with divine Lord. Guide and protect them in their coming days and their upcoming months. Hariom, Hariom, Om Tvameva Mata Chapita Tvameva Tvameva Bandho Shasakha Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Davinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Om Radinidhano Deva Sankachakra Gadadhara Akshaya Pundarikaksha Preta Moksha Prado Bhava Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Arima Piti Bhagwan ki Ram Nam Ram Nam Ram Nam Satya hai ye sabka gati hai. Devotees please have their seats. Yeah, flowers and devotees, those of you who wish to come, please offer the flowers. Pay your final respects and we'll leave shortly. So it's been just said to me that when we leave here, that we proceed along the Bodnath Road towards the Mosquito Creek for cremation shortly. Alright, Jesse Grams up good. Sorry.
No, you go ahead. I got just a few times.
daughter-in-law or consider daughter-in-law.
So then, would you want to do it?
Yeah.
Gentlemen, Darren.
Somebody bring in some food about 11 o'clock, right? Or organize some Kira for when next everybody comes.
Yeah, what do you bring it? Put it. I can put it. You want me to put it?
I by the road right now, I got the other meeting by the road.
Roger.
Yeah, yeah. But the foot of the wall first. What's up? What's
Oh, the head is there.
head this way?
Head this way, just like a raise up here. Which way the head was?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Alright, yeah. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
Five stops. Five stops. 5 exits. The first stop is by the home. The second stop is by the doorway. And we have fewer stops to make fewer of in our friends. The third stop will be by the entrance of the cremation. The fourth stop will be somewhere in between, and the fifth stop will be down by the chitter. 5 stops. Right, Uncle Bambi? Sometimes there's do all the stuff here and still go by the creek and make 5 stops again. For what? So I don't understand why we're stopping and continue. Keep on that. You know? I tell you the truth. 3 times now. I'm going to go to a simple plate, a separate at 21, I said that you know a short tire. Them look for a pick on, you'll stand and do it. So we'll put it down. Your name direct with your father's name and make this in the second finger of free and spell divine name again. To purify these elements that comes before you. Oh, Mama, could go to a song creator, spirit that you know, I say, we do not die fire. This get taken down and you take out Krishna. Mama could go to a song creator, say, kill and down and be a take over the stand. Kill and down and be a take over the stand. Kill and down and be a take over the stand. Come around and move.
Yeah, and they said they took the money bomb?
Yeah.
Alright, let's put the money bomb.
When you come out and come close, take a left by lane health center, go down but now.
But the more health center, I take me right there.
You're right.
Yeah, by the health center itself, the
And
person
then-
from the health center.
And bus not in charge.
Ram Nam, somebody mark it. Ram Nam, Ram Nam, Ram Nam,
Keep your
Ram
road.
Nam, Ram Nam, Ram Nam, Ram Nam, ये सबका राम नाम सत्य है, राम नाम सत्य है, राम नाम सत्य है, राम नाम सत्य है, राम नाम सत्य है.
विदा का गा रहे दो दुखियार पंछी बिछड़े जा रहे. Listen to the song of farewell as we sing today. Two unhappy birds are now going separate paths. Facing the inevitable, these two birds leave each other with tears in their eyes after enjoying each other's company for a long time. These two individuals journey away in different directions, but the cruel world can never understand their pain. Today, they are reflecting on their happy days of old.
pretty close.
We have plenty for now. Come back a little more.
Right hand.
Ram Nam, Ram Nam, Ram Nam Satya Hai, Ram Nam Satya Hai. राम नाम सत्य है, राम नाम सत्य है, राम नाम सत्य है, राम नाम 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 यही सबका धर्म है। राम नाम राम नाम राम नाम राम नाम सत्य है, राम नाम सत्य है, राम नाम सत्य है, राम नाम 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 इन सबका करते हैं। प्रेतस्य प्रेतत्व निवार्थाय सद्गति विनाशार्थाय उत्तम लोक प्राप्ति कामः जलस्नानं दीयति तव प्रतिष्ठां जलस्नानं दीयति तव प्रतिष्ठां प्रेतस्य प्रेतत्व निवार्थाय सद्गति विनाशार्थाय उत्तम लोक प्राप्ति कामः जलस्नानं दीयति तव प्रतिष्ठां Never too soon for now. The goal is yet to purify the remains and to not allow any evil spirits and so on to go in the body. But that is something that we're studying for. That by itself, yes, as much as we may have forgot to get the goal, but ideally when you see bodies who remain home long time is because immediately after death take place. When you confirm death take place, it's because then it's put hole in all the openings. I'm talking about the eyes, the nose, the mouth and the two lower organs to seal the body from anything happening. So again, when you see body funeral home is a different story, but symbolically the goal is to purify and to not allow and dying to take out the flowers and we believe in it. I believe in it. There you go. So according to the books, there is no declaration in the funeral whether we should or shouldn't do this flowers. Are you saying, right? And I being the officiating Baba, I asked Darren first and hear this I read it. So I make a decision for it. Right? Why I'm saying so it's not a matter of we have time. All of us here we could have a discussion. What I was saying that 15 years ago we had a professor whose name was Ramroop from the Banaras University here in Trinidad. And I was so fortunate I was under him for many years. And he asked the question to him whether or not we should or shouldn't go any flowers in funeral. Right? And he said that there is no declaration and cases of current funeral which we should or shouldn't do. But definitely not in puja. In some puja when you see doing special sacrifice and so on, you see making different types of things because yes, they are special kind of flowers. But the funeral never had a declaration whether we should or shouldn't do. So then he also said it is between the Baba and the Yajman at the point in time to make a decision on what we want to do. Right?
So yes, before this was said now, long time, and I am not disrespecting any elders, because if today I am who I am, it's because, you know, my guru to say we have the fathers of our fathers and our grandfathers to sit upon. And if I don't learn from what they did and try to do it a little bit better, it's because then I waste time. So yes, in the older times, before we had any discussion, before you had any pronouncement, it's because yes, they decided that you're not going to burn the flowers. But I reason now, okay, we have a decision to be made between you and I, and from tradition whether we should or shouldn't burn the flowers. So I think to myself now that these flowers here, we offer these flowers as a gift. And why we take them back for? And then this ceremony is about beautifying these remains that is before us here. And if these flowers is to help to beautify the remains, I don't think we should take it back out. That is two reasons. Thirdly is because when you pick up flowers from the tree, this flowers is as dead as the body. These flowers have no life in it. Fourthly is because this body starts to give up gases. And when you give up these gases here, it's because sometimes flowers become contaminated. I do a funeral one time and you see the man drink poison. Now the son gave a father kissing in the cheek here. And you know what happened to the son? All this lip here blister. Because the body is giving out gases. So these things sometimes you touch it over to interfere with it is because he could tell you it's because you will get all kind of sickness and so on. Now yes, we have our adoration for this body. But if this reasoning isn't good enough, then I think we will take it out. But if all you can agree with this reason, I think we will leave it. Yeah? No, I'm not disagreeing with your Baba. I'm not here to change anything. But the way your Baba decided to do it is your relationship. But today here between us is because I think we're comfortable moving forward. Sure? On the chest, most of the samadhi. As you prepare the body for cremation, the devotees, most of it. On the chest, go tell you. We'll chant together devotees in Mahamantra. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. And this too is to add a little clarity to all that is happening as well. I mean, in times when I get the opportunity to educate my people, it's because I like to do it. And sometimes, just as I probably give an explanation, we might agree with that, is because I want to say something here between all of us here. This funeral and this Antishya Sanskar is to be performed by the sons and male members of the family. And Uncle Pampy, I'm going to say over the past couple of years, yes, because we had COVID restrictions and because certain things changed, is because we gathered here to just do a COVID funeral alone. And everybody would gather. But in Sanata and Hindu Dharma, this tradition about ladies coming to the cremation site and going to the burial ground was never practiced. And today it's become a style of mere meaning anything. Just like how you have this emotion, you want to be here for the last, but this is not all your place. Ladies are not permitted to be on the cremation site and the burial grounds. Just like in all other traditions, in the Islamic tradition, in the Christian faith, all kind of different things happening. But I'm saying that this is a place not for ladies. Why I'm saying so now is because there's a clear-cut scenario, because ladies should be where life is coming into the world and to usher in lives. And that's why you see a room filled with ladies there. And when a child is being birthed, it's because you have ladies there, because they know the experience of what it is to bring forth a child into the world. But to put out these things, to put things out of the world, the garbage and what is a man's responsibility. Alright, and ladies, and true fact, this cremation ground here is said to be the home of all evil spirits and so on. And it has different implications for ladies coming here. More so for ladies to stand up and see a loved one being cremated. That will throw out their brain. It's like a young child here. Because sometimes the chemical reaction in that child's brain is because it's twist up all kind of things inside that child. It's not able to be a woman again anymore. It's like a beast. People don't see certain action also. So again, I'm only advising that whenever you try to not do things you're not supposed to do, try out more best, alright? So don't make it a fashion or life, have it like that. You're going to be back home. Well, you might be telling me why it's so, right? Jai.
All my life I know, what practice it will be so.
Rajumana Hari Haro Sumiro Mane Narayana Bajumana Hari Haro Sumiro Mane Narayana Narayana Hari Narayana Hari Narayana Narayana Hari Narayana Hari Narayana Bajumana Hari Haro Sumiro Mana Narayana Bajumana Suraja Bajumana Chanda Bajumana Suraja Bajumana Chanda Bajumana Pavana Kubir Sumiro Mana Narayana Bajumana Pavana Kubir Sumiro Mana Narayana. Narayana, Hari Narayana, Hari Narayana, Bajumana Hari Haro, Sumiro Narayana, Bajumana Tulasi, Bajumana Chandan, Bajumana Gawana Kipir, Sumiro Narayana, Bajumana Gawana Kipir, Sumiro Narayana. His life is like, you know, a ocean that we just leave home and all of we just board a bus and come out. People tell you that, right? You just board a bus and go somewhere far from home. And when you go far from home, it's ocean. It's because what has happened? It's because you just go to a destination and have a nice time. Sometimes little fight and you used to break out long time. Maybe still a fight. But that isn't the purpose of our excursion. It is for us to go and see things and have a nice time wherever we go. And then return back home. And when the bus coming down the road, you know, to start with is because most of the time you can pick up everybody in one place. When you come back down the road now, if you're dropping out, before this point, people will start to drop out because them house day before the this point. And they go drop out and the bus will continue. And when the bus continues because this man who drop out here, he will go inside the house and he will continue living his life and you mightn't see him for 3-4 months again. The point is he didn't die. He just continue and he reach home. Uncle Pona, he has reached his point, you know, and we will continue. But sometime in the future, you know, you come back out, we might meet. It might be a couple of months, couple of years, whatever the case may be. But in time to come, we will all meet again once more. Let us join the class, let's close our eyes and pray. Ask again if we made any mistakes, knowingly or unknowingly, that we be forgiven. And not one, we ask that the soul of the departed will be comforted from all these actions, from our collective prayers of divine Lord. When we ask that the soul be comforted. Now and hereafter. Hari Om, Hari Om. Om Krishnaya Vasudevaya, Devaki Nandanaya Cha, Nanda Gopakumaraya, Sri Krishnaya Namo Namah. Om Anadinidhano Deva Sankh Chakra Gadadhara Akshaya Pundari Kaksha Preta Moksha Prado Bhava. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hari Mapitre Bhagwan ki Ram Nam राम नाम यही सबका गति है. Tomorrow, 3 times. Stand up sideways, man. Stand up and face my head straight, man. Stand up and watch my mountain. Go to the ground. राम नाम 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 यही सबका घट है. Ajuman Radhe Govinda Ajuman Radhe Govinda Ajuman Radhe Radhe Radhe
outside, right? And walk around. And you have somebody in front of you, and all the legs down. Take a little time, and walk around. Try not to stop those sound, right? Take a little time and walk. Yes, it's up here, arm arms up there as you walk around. When you are light, after you light fire, you will meet them in the morning there. As soon as you light, alright, Darren? As soon as you light, you come to me by the side of the fire up. Nam सत्य यही सबका गति यही सबका गति है Excuse me, ladies and people. Excuse me. Would you clear the entrance here, please? Uma go to us, come again, I'm pray to us, open it up. Pray that when you are passing a TV in our shot, I will come to Africa, Silanjali Danam Diete, go for the strong. Go to us and pray to us, pray that when you are passing a TV in our shot, I will come to Africa, Silanjali Danam Diete, go for the strong. Silanjali Danam Diete, go for the strong. Separate that when you are passing in our short time, some of the Kamaha, Kilanjidanam Diete, so Krishtam, Kilanjidanam Diete, so Krishtam, Kilanjidanam Diete, so Krishtam. Amuko go to some separate that when you are passing in our short time, some of the Kamaha, Kilanjidanam Diete, so Krishtam. That was it when you looking for it all about the place. If you go back home, you will be I look with me. I'm going to go to some to play this. Play that when you are passing a TV in our short time, you can look at Africa. You don't read on the day. So, you don't read on the day. Come back. What do you know? Show you that some gas. Put it down. Yeah, sit down now. You come out, please. You come out, please. But somebody else go get it.
You see the big pillar you haven't put a spin in? A big pillar. Are they ready, right? Yeah.
They're so good at it.
A
Ready? You want to leave it running a little bit?
Yeah, leave it a little bit long. If you're ever busy.
Not too long.
Yeah, I think I do.
Yeah.
Now I have number. Yeah. Make it short. Save that number. Yeah, thanks. What well? I don't. We don't charge much.
Okay.
I don't have a price. Money. Same thing.
I did hear something, but they have understanding. There's somebody that's going to make charge a private price on thing like that, eh? Money,
Like when I come in from but the live is really for like who in Florida. Someone good with that in Florida. That's the live.
was the part of the week was not really live. But plenty of them couldn't come now. Yeah, it is Albert Compass was just done, yeah, done coming.